Hey, and we're live today. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm here with Tyler Williams, who's the Director of Scientific Services at PathoSans. And PathoSans has been innovating, engineering, and manufacturing electrically chemically activated solutions. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, OMG, that's a huge mouthful. And what on earth does that mean? Well, I'm really excited because today we're going to tell you. So thank you so much for joining us here today. I know you're probably here because you have an interest in cleaning. What? Cleaning? Here we
Yeah.
are. So, Tyler, welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you, Angela. Looking forward to our questions today and getting through and getting to talk about PathoSans.
So, I'm going to get asked the question, and I don't know the answer. So, I'm just going to go ahead and ask
All
you.
right. Good.
Can you use this cleaning solution in a steamer, or do you just recommend not using it in a steamer?
You can use it in a steamer. It works great at room temperature, and I prefer that be used at room temperature because heat is always a fun added element that can lead to electrical shock or and whatever it may be. So if you can avoid it, why not? Yeah.
Okay. So, if you're going to mop with it, and I'm
Mhm.
guessing mopping with it like on a ceramic tile floor, then use your mop head and dip it inside the solution, wring out your mop, and use it like a damp mop then, and not with steam.
Correct. That
Okay.
would be the preferred method. Steam still can be used. I know a steam mop is a very effective tool, so it can be used with that. But if you can get away with no heat, I'm a big fan of that.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. And I would rather you tell me than me make something up because I didn't know the answer and I was going to have to come hunt you down and find out anyhow. Okay.
Yeah,
So, not for
anytime.
steamers, but let's use it at room temperature so that it doesn't change whatever was
Mhm.
designed with the electrically, chemically activated stuff initially.
Well, not even that. It's really just adding heat to a process that doesn't need it. It's just kind of unnecessary energy put out into the universe, if you will.
Got it.
Really towards the sustainability piece. I will say though, if you have to use a steam, if you're all in on the steam cleaner, I've seen a few of those myself. You could spray this down on the floor first and then come back through with the steam cleaner. You get your cleaning done and then you clean it up with a nice steam after.
Got it. Okay. So, what is the preferred tool to use with this? Is it a microfiber cloth? Is it a sponge? Is it a terry cloth?
I love a microfiber cloth. It's a wonderful piece of technology that no one ever calls a piece of technology except me. But when that hit the market, it was really a wonderful piece of equipment with all the surface area it has. It makes an effective cleaning tool with very low investment. So I love using microfibers with PathoSans cleaning and disinfecting chemicals. That said, it works with any preferred method you really want to use.
So tell us how PathoSans differs from traditional cleaning agents.
Absolutely. Let's look at traditional cleaning agents. It's kind of in an era where we love to add fragrances, we love to add dyes, we love to add builders and surfactants and all these fun buzzwords. And they do a great job. But we're starting to ask ourselves, do we need it to do this every time? Or do we really need all these chemicals in this bottle to get the job done of wiping my counters down after I spilled something or something
Mhm.
along those lines? So, what PathoSans is really focusing on is doing more with less, making an effective cleaning chemical that has just what you need to get the job done and nothing more. So that way the user is at a lower risk, the environment the user is cleaning, whether it's the community or your own home or your pets, are at a lower risk. And then the environment itself, as our stuff goes to drain, it's going to be used up. It's harmless salts and, well, cleaning byproduct at that point. That's non toxic for the environment. So it just goes to your drains like normal, and water treatment takes care of it as well.
And I'm thinking because it just has the salt and electricity and water,
Mhm.
that there are no allergens or anything that are triggered by use of the product. Is that
Correct.
along the right
Yes. That's a
line?
very good point. Absolutely. Yes.
I'm one of those house cleaners that because I've been using all the wrong stuff for years, but going inside customers' homes
Mhm.
after cleaning with some of the traditional cleaning solutions,
Mhm.
my eyes will just turn bloodshot red and my nose
Mhm.
clogs up. At the end of the day, it's easy to come away from a home and just feel kind of like, "La," like, "Is this the best I got?" And day after day after day after day, it takes a hit on your system. So
Understood.
this seems like a wonderful solution in that it's going to be a lot friendlier to the respiratory system of the cleaner.
Well, my hope is when you're done cleaning, all you recognize is how clean the surfaces are. You don't feel it in your lungs. You don't feel it in your eyes or your nose. And one of my favorite parts of my job is getting to hear the user feedback. I had a custodian come up to me one day and say, "This stuff's great. I don't get nosebleeds at work anymore." And I was like, "What?" Like, that was a problem? And it was because of fragrances. At the end of the day, there was fragrances causing nosebleeds in this individual. Now, that's an extreme case, don't get me wrong, but it was great to hear that we could help that one person and still make an effective cleaner and keep his facility clean as well.
Oh my goodness, this is just fantastic. Thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much for joining us today. I've learned so much. And if nothing else, I just got really excited about learning more. I know this is new technology for many of us, and I'm excited as we explore the new frontiers moving forward. Because, like I said earlier, I think we're in an era of getting away from the dyes and the heavy chemicals and the things that have harmed the environment and our waterways and our respiratory systems and all these things for so long. I think we're moving away from all of that. So it's more than just a buzzword now. It's actually a responsibility that we're taking a look at. How can we do our own little individual part? And in an era where there are so many terms like green and natural and whatever that are just unregulated terms,
Hmm.
it's really nice to actually have some solutions that you can, as a professional cleaner, take into a customer's home and say, hey, listen, this is proven technology that we feel good about, and we're pretty sure you'll feel good about it as well.
Well, that means the world to hear you say that. So thank you so much because that is really is our message at PathoSans. We care about clean and we want to change the culture of clean and we want to make good for everyone.